much trouble. Suppose I could put him with the goats. Gasp. Not like a box, I mean like a big pen. Like a fenced-in yard or something. But right now he's just, it's hard to find him when I need him. Location below? Huh. Alright, well, while I'm here... Is that it? Oh, first try. Okay. Woo! I found the other thing I need. Good God. It found you? Yeah. Alright, we have more than enough of the brittle flakes. I'm just getting some extra. And then can continue trying to figure out how to get down into that underground area that my marker's telling me to go to. Okay, we got that. Alright. How to... Let's see, is there an entrance down here? Doesn't look like it. What, maybe? I do see a red marker down there. Oh god, that interrupted me. Oh, you bugger. Knocked me into the pit. Okay, almost dead. Oh! Oh, no, 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 no. I was like, can my aura kill them? And then I was like, yes. And I was like, I'll be dead before it does. God, firing the fireball knocked me off the cliff. At least I already fireballed the bugs. I think we found our entrance. Alright, what's down here? No. The bugs really do hurt. Yeah, they do. We saw earlier a few bugs aggroed a boss I was about to fight and they killed the boss. Like, they're glass cannons. You do not want to underestimate them, especially those that explode. There's a very big something down there. Oh, it's one of, like, the brood mamas. If I can get it over here, I might be able to wand it to death. Wait, do you have a ranged attack? Oh, that works. Stay right there. She's not in range anymore. Please don't make any more of the flying ones. Dude, if I fireball myself off the cliff again, I'm gonna be very upset and also dead. Oh. They got so excited they blew up. I didn't know that could happen. Just not quite in range. Gosh. 1, 2, 3 charges. Got her. Alright, how many of the kids are still out? Ah, that didn't hit anything. Man, imagine fighting this as not a mage. Couldn't be me. Oh, well, if I had to pick a time to fall. It's kind of weird that I launched the fireball and it didn't move me. It didn't move me like backward, you know, like firing a gun with recoil or something. It knocked me forward off the cliff. Wow, 3 hits for that. What? Oh no. Alright, well, we got some cool stuff in here. Is there, that's a nest. Okay, so this is just a layer. So there's not one of those stalks at the end that gives a bunch of XP. It's just these things. Well, I honestly thought that was going to one-shot him. That charged up to the 2nd tier. Okay. I think I got everything I can out of here. Wait, what is this? There may be more. There's like a little pathway here. It's hard to see. Ah, there's a chest. Oracle's Everblue. Staff. 25 base damage. Mine's 29, but that's max upgraded. This has 5 more upgrades levels. This might surpass what I have. This might surpass what I have. Okay, we need to get out of here. Alright, I'm gonna do the main menu trick to get back to the last flame we were at. Had Mana Leech? Oh, I didn't even see that. I was just comparing the damage numbers. Mana Leech could be good. I haven't had a weapon with Mana Leech in this game, so don't have a feel for it yet. I do have Life Leech on my mace, which is noticeable if I'm like cleaving down a bunch of bugs. It's like lots of small heals. Yep, it's better, even just in damage. I will need to go to a gem device to move the charge up.
Oi.
Me, I did not mean to do that. I was hitting 1 on my bar just to re-equip the mace, but I already had the mace equipped, so hitting 1 on the bar just swung at all my storage units. I did not mean to do that. I'm really glad they didn't break. It just poof, explosion of loot everywhere. Alright, where's the gem stuff? I don't know which of these I'm gonna need, so I'm just gonna bring all of this. Alright, so the goal of this outing is to remove the gem from the current staff and move it to the other one. Oh, they noticed. Oh my god! Okay, he's low level at least. It's just scary. Alright, Gem of Focus Light. Extract, yes. Alright, Oracle's Everbloom. And then Gem of Focus Light. Okay. And then this one can be salvaged. Wow, 764 runes. I guess if you've upgraded it a lot, you get some of that back. Interesting. I don't think I've ever salvaged something I've upgraded that many times. Mike, you see the AOW4 DLC adds new faction with moving cities. I saw some information on it a while back, but I do not remember reading about moving cities. They might have released that since I last looked into it. That's pretty cool. That's neat. Okay, I've got some other items I can upgrade too, because I've only got a few more minutes. Let's see. Alright, so this is the newest electric wand we got. $46 damage. That's way higher than any other wand I have right now. Alright, and then this was the... what's this? This is the Shroud damage wand. 44. Wow. Okay. That is a lot. So my best so far ice wand is 31. Fire is 31. But this has, again, there's part of this it doesn't reflect. The fire one has many projectiles. So the fire one actually does way more than what it lists. Like, it's 2 minimum, and sometimes it does like 4. There's 3 or 4 right there. There's 4. Yeah, so it actually does way more damage than what it lists, if that's per bolt. Let's see, the others... I think that's 2 minimum. There's 4. Okay. Alright, so the electric one is also great. Shroud is 1 minimum. And then up to 2. Okay. And I think cold is also 1 minimum, yeah. Alright, so my fire and electric are probably my top damage sources. And then shroud and then cold last. So we're really only going to use cold if the target is just weak to cold. Not for really any other reason. Oh, okay, dokie. Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Let us see the new staff. Should look... Let's see. That's it right there. Shiny steak. Alright. The copper finished making. Make bronze. Got a bunch of charcoal here. Throw that on in. And do some depositing. See what happens. Nice. I cleared some stuff out. I'll swamp that. Yeah, so, okay, just to show, my top left box is consumable stuff, mostly. Top middle is building material, mostly. Top right is collectibles and gems at the moment. Middle left is arrows, runes, and pieces of armor I think could be useful, so I saved them. The other 5 are kind of a mess. Like, I don't really know what the method is between those. This one is cooking materials, like meats. This one is offensive consumables and spells. This one is stuff related to this room, which is mostly furs and leather and cloth. And then we've got one outside here for farming stuff. And then the one way over there for the milk. Wheat grains. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Wheat seedlings, that's what I'm looking for. Alright, looks like the saffron is still growing. Michael, which instrument are you playing? I am not playing an instrument. Consider putting your collectibles in a non-magic chest since you'll never have to add them to a crafting recipe. Hold on. There, what was that? Okay. Someone trying to call me. I'll call them back in a few minutes. Are almost out of bandages. Did you see the tweet from Guild Wars 2? Guild Wars 2. Does it say, hey, Mukluk? They have a pinned from February 3rd. Fashion Week has its final selection, but who will win the Fashion Wars? That one? Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. Just for the sake of the Enshrouded playlist, let me wrap this up here. So, in Enshrouded, we made some progress. We checked off a bunch more random stuff on the map. That is good. For the flame upgrade, which is my current goal, saffron is planted. Almost have enough sparks. Iron is done. Lapis is done. Shroud Flakes is done. Fell Sickle Scythe Head is done. So we need a few more sparks, the saffron harvest to go good, and more vulture talents. And then we can strengthen the flame. Beyond strengthening the flame, I'm not really sure what else to do to, like, advance the game, but this has been working so far. So with that, lots of progress made. Our weapons are much more powerful. That was a nice surprise. We're going to save it here and pick it up from here next time.